You guys want to know something? Have you ever camped in your life? Like, have you ever went camping out in the woods or maybe 10 feet from your house? Well, our owner and her family never ever went camping at all. I know that none of you guys really went camping, but we decided to have a little talk about camping. Yeah. You see, we heard that, well, our owner found out that camping is something where you go out at nature. You sleep outside, have a campfire, and eat s'mores. Oh, delicious. Yeah. Camping has a lot of fun things. Like, you get to go canoeing, and you get to sleep in a tent, or maybe on a sleeping mat, or maybe on a hammock, or you can use an RV or a truck and camper, which is cool. And you get to make hot dogs and s'mores, and do a lot of fun things, such as play games, go fishing, everything. Or like, what if there was some kind of troop thing where you go camping outside with a lot of people? Like we saw that on SpongeBob Sponge on the Run. When SpongeBob was a kid, he and his friends were at Camp Coral. And we saw that it was something that where they went camping. But sometimes people feel homesick when they're camping. You know, that kind of outdoor camp where you go outside and camp around at some kind of campsite with with other campers. Our owner's we're not sure what that kind of camping is, but if you have any idea, let us know. Plus, we even saw our owner even saw that one of the Sugar's books called The Sweet Outdoors is about Molly McGinty going camping. But that book is mostly about the Sugar's racers convincing Molly to sneak her iPad into camp, and Molly tries to avoid getting in trouble. However, luckily our owner didn't get those books, and our owner's never planning to get those books, ever. Because she's too nervous about what will happen to us. Yeah, and by the way, there's also one problem about camping. Sometimes when you go camping, you can get that annoying little whining in your ear, which is mosquitoes. Ah! Mosquitoes! Yeah, mosquitoes are the worst kind, because, well, you might get bit by them. That's why it's important to bring bug spray. And if it rains, it's best to sleep in a tent or use an RV. And so I guess that's one of the lessons. Check the weather first before you go camping, because you don't want it to be wet out there. And sometimes when you don't check that the bonfire is out, sometimes it can cause an actual fire. And the worst part is that anytime when you're out of woods or a forest, and if you try to chase after some kind of animal that has something that you know, you can get lost. Like our owner saw a fanfiction of the Sweet Tales from Sugar Rush, and she saw one called Adorabizel and the Aurora, which is me, where she saw it was about me getting lost in Powdered Sugar Forest, which was my biggest fear, and I was scared of the dark in there. But yeah, all four of us were scared in the dark. Yeah, that fanfiction was a bit scary, and Adorabizel's older sister Nagusela has been worried in that thing. Plus, our owner still wants to do fanfiction and do stuff like that. Yeah, camping does have a serious problem like that. That's why it's best to stay with a group, stay with your guardian, stay with your parents, stay with your friends, or stay with your eldest sibling. Yeah. Tell us in the comment section. If you were to go, even though you guys never went camping, but if you guys were to prefer to go camping, would you rather camping outdoors at nature, or do you want to camp 10 feet from your house? Let us know in the comment section, because we would like to know.